So here I am again, another annoying video, but I love it. Today I'm travelling down to Girton, which is near Newark. It's a trip I've had booked for about 4 months. I'm going to go and fish with a friend that I've not seen for 15 years, certainly not fished with him for that sort of length of time. He's an old school friend. That's the beauty of carp fishing. You never ever lose any friends from the past, etc. that you fish with. You always stay mates, hopefully. Obviously some things happen sometimes, but most of the time you stay good friends through the love of fishing. And I'm really excited to catch up with Andrew today. We're fishing Girton Lake. He's on the syndicate and he's given me a guest session for 48 hours, which I'm really excited about. Obviously some of you might know, have heard of Girton, some might not have, but Girton holds a couple of huge fish, especially one butthead, which is 61 pound. It was last out, which is a huge fish. I mean, if I caught one half that size this weekend, I'll be very happy. But you know, it's backed up with another few real big fish, so I can see why Andrew's targeting fish in the lake. I think it was me actually that told him he should do. He'd probably deny that after he destroyed one of the AJS's or the syndicate lakes. It's owned by AJS Fisheries, and they do a great job of their fisheries. They're really well run. They offer all sorts of stuff. So the next time you'll be seeing me will be on the bank. I'm not going to talk rigs and tactics of this lake. I'm going to listen to Andrew. He fishes it a lot. He's got a lot of fish out of here. So I've got my usual baits and stuff, and I'm going to try and fish my usual things, but I'm going to listen to him a lot and obviously bow to his experience on the lake. I'd be a fool not to. He's already on the lake. He got there late last night casting in the dark. I haven't heard from him. I don't know whether he's caught anything. I plan to get there around lunchtime, get the gear in, hopefully ready for sort of early afternoon, and hopefully get a few fish on the bank. It would be really nice to get one or two. One would be nice for a start. Anything after that's a bonus. So other than that, I'll see you the other side when I'm all set up and we're ready to go. The sheer size of the lake on arrival was absolutely breathtaking. Before I could even get my gear out of the car, Andy was quickly into a fish which he'd hooked on a single bait, cast at the horizon. night passed quickly with a beautiful sunset we was treated to. I was woken up at 2 a.m. to Andy with an absolute stunning £20 plus ghostie. At this point I was very despondent at not catching anything and hoping I was going to get a bite soon over my baited area. Well, it's day 2 of my little Girton guest trip. I arrived to watch Andrew land 2 fish quickly, and I was extremely worried that it wasn't going to happen for me because it's got a classic blank when you get on a guest and the lad next to you is catching them. But I managed to get 2 in the morning, early hours, bit of a feeding spell, and caught 2 quickly. Just off a spot down there. As you can see, it's a massive pit. It's 75 acres and really deep, so there's a lot of water in front of us, so I'm really happy I've managed to get a couple already. We've still got another night and tomorrow morning, so I put plenty more bait in. I started off with 20 spods, caught 2 fish, didn't put any more bait in. I've since put some bait in, another 30 spods. So hopefully if we catch that feeding spell again in the morning, we'll be able to hold a few fish. And unlike in the morning, I didn't rebait, but I'm going to rebait if I catch first thing in the morning. So I think there's a lot of fish coming through the swim, not just 1 or 2. I think there was a lot of activity out there, and I feel that if I'd have put some bait in, I might have caught a couple more in the feeding bracket, feeding period. But we'll see if it comes right when I do it in the morning. Hopefully I'll check back with some more footage. Stamp of fish we were catching was not big, but they're certainly real characters, these fish. I believe these was last year's stockfish, which are absolutely growing at a huge rate. Great character, shape. I'm sure these fish are set to be monsters in the future. The rigs I've been using for this weekend are my go-to rig, which is the one that I showed on the last video, the German style rig. I've been using them with a wafter on the bottom, as well as I've made kind of a combi link with a German setup on the hook with a bait screw again, just for a pop-up that I'm fishing at distance. My other 2 are on the little dumbbells, the Carp Crazy RL1, which works a treat at every single lake I've took it to. Very, very, very good bait. So the fish are showing at distance, so hopefully we're going to get 1 or 2 more. I'd just like to say thanks again to Andy and the guys at Girton for giving me the opportunity to fish the lake. See you again soon.